What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today we'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for NEO with the ticker symbol NIO. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So here we have the daily chart for NEO, and it's still below this downward trend line. However, it might be able to break it very shortly, and I'll go over the reasons why. So let's go ahead and zoom in on the most current price action. You can see that price is making higher highs, higher lows in the short term, and it looks like it's getting back inside this orange range, but it needs to stay inside of it. If it falls back down, then that's a very bad sign. Most likely we will see lower prices. So it just depends on if we stay above this 431 level. Let's see if the traders in the market defend it, or they're going to just continue with the downward momentum that's been happening in the long term. So again, this is not as bullish as BABA. Obviously, as you can see here, is below the downward trend line. We barely got back in the range after getting rejected from the lows several times. And now we got back in the range. If this fails, it's going to lead to a decent sized drop, probably back down to the 383, and then maybe even lower to the lower $3 level. So we have to wait and see. Maybe this has a chance to push up higher. I think so, depending on other Chinese stocks probably can also lift this up. And that would be targeting right around the 488 $5 level, and then this bearish trend line right here at the lower $5 level as well. So just wait and see. This is still needs to prove itself to be bullish. If not, then most likely we're just going to see lower prices. So just to summarize, overall short term, it's in a peculiar position. It needs to stay above the 430s. If you see significant selling develop, you know what happened. Basically, it failed to come back in the range while also simultaneously getting rejected from the downward trend line. And most likely, we're going to see lower prices, which is back at prior support levels and measure move targets, which is currently at 385, 367, and 326. Now, let's say we do somehow find support and continue moving up higher. Well, then obviously we're going to probably break this downward trend line, get up to the 586, and then probably the bearish trend line at the $5 level, and maybe even the big range pattern at the $6 level. So just have to wait and see. NEO not as bullish as BABA, but it can flip from being bearish to bullish. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. Long term, it still looks pretty bearish. But the short-term price action can always flip the long-term picture as well. So it's not technically in a bear market right now. Bear market looks to be kind of consolidating. So we're kind of just mostly seeing price trade sideways more than anything. So overall, it's probably towards the tail end of the bear market if it is in one now. Well, obviously it wasn't one previously, but it's towards the tail end, probably coming to an end shortly. Because we're right near basically the prior lows back here pre-2020. So again, just expecting price to kind of flatten out, expecting a little bit of bullish momentum to occur. Unless we see a break of the 430s, then obviously all bets are off for the upside price targets, and we're going to be looking for those downward price targets. So we just have to wait and see. It's stuck between support and resistance, and we'll see which way this breaks out. So all I have for NEO on the daily and weekly charts. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.